Okay. Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra, Sloka number 1. Srī-Vallabheti Vara-deti Dayā-pareti bhakta-priyeti bhava-lun hana-kovideti.
Srī-Vallabheti Vara-deti Dayā-pareti bhakta-priyeti
bhakta-priyeti
bhava-lun
bhava-lun
nātheti nāga-śayaneti jagan-nivāsety ālāpinam prati-dinam kuru Mukunda.
nātheti nāga-śayaneti jagan-nivāsety ālāpinam prati-dinam kuru Mukunda.
Okay, so I need a couple of people who can recite this so that we all can repeat after that. So who can recite? Prem Chandrika?
Srī-Vallabheti Vara-deti Dayā-pareti
Slow.
bhakta.
You are running in super fast express.
Srī-Vallabheti
train.
Vara-deti Dayā-pareti bhakta-priyeti bhava-lun ālāpinam
Śrī-Vallabheti Vara-deti Dayā-pareti bhakta-priyeti bhava-lun hana-kovideti.
nātheti nāga-śayaneti jagan-nivāsety ālāpinam prati-dinam kuru Mukunda.
nātheti
nāga-śayaneti jagan-nivāsety ālāpinam prati-dinam kuru Mukunda.
Okay, Shyamala?
Yes, Prabhuji. Srī-Vallabheti Vara-deti Dayā-pareti bhakta-priyeti bhava-lun hana-kovideti.
Srī-Vallabheti Vara-deti Dayā-pareti bhakta-priyeti bhava-lun hana-kovideti.
nātheti nāga-śayaneti jagan-nivāsety ālāpinam prati-dinam kuru Mukunda.
The second line goes like this. ālāpinam prati-dinam kuru Mukunda. So there is a variation between the first line and second line, third line and fourth line. There is a slight variation. Okay, let's all repeat. Nātheti nāga-śayaneti jagan-nivāsety ālāpinam prati-dinam kuru Mukunda.
nātheti nāga-śayaneti jagan-nivāsety ālāpinam prati-dinam kuru Mukunda.
Okay. Srividya, you want to recite?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Srī-Vallabheti Vara-deti Dayā-pareti bhakta-priyeti bhava-lun hana-kovideti.
Srī-Vallabheti Vara-deti Dayā-pareti
bhakta-priyeti bhava-lun hana-kovideti.
nātheti nāga-śayaneti jagan-nivāsety ālāpinam prati-dinam kuru Mukunda.
nātheti nāga-śayaneti jagan-nivāsety ālāpinam prati-dinam kuru Mukunda.
Okay, good. Srī-Vallabha, O beloved of Lakshmi, the Supreme Lord's consort. Iti, thus. Vara-da, O bestower of benedictions. Iti, thus. Dayā-para, O causelessly merciful one. Iti, thus. Bhakta-priya, O you who are very dear to your devotees. Bhava, the repetition of birth and death. Luntana, in plundering. Kovida, O you who are expert. Nātha, O Lord. nāga-śayana, O you who sleep on the serpent bed of Ananta Śes, jagan-nivāsa, O resort of the cosmos, ālāpinam, reciter, prati-dinam, every day, kuru, please make, me, Mukunda, O Mukunda.
Prabhuji,
Yes.
why is it said oh for everything here?
I think it's addressing.
Why it is mentioned as
Address.
O? It's a
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
calling out to the Lord. O Mukunda, O Bhagavan.
But in the poem it doesn't say hey, right?
Um, yeah, it doesn't say hey. Śrī-Vallabha, O beloved Lakshmi. Actually, if you look at the translation, I don't know. Maybe in the word for word meaning synonyms, maybe they repeated o like that. They repeated for every name. But if you look at the translation is more in line with the verse.
Okay,
It only says once, O Mukunda. O Mukunda, my Lord, let me address you, let me call you by these names. Srī-Vallabha, Dayā-para, bhakta-priya, nāga-śayana, and so on.
Vara-da.
Yeah.
He's talking about addressing. That's why in the translation they've given like that. Like he's telling like I want to address you like that, right? So that's why
Yeah, I
they've
want to
given.
address you like this, but but Prem Chandrika has a valid point. It doesn't generally when there is a hey, like hey Gopalaka, hey Krupa Jalanide, hey Sindhu Kanyapate, hey Kamsantaka, hey Gajendra Karuna, Parina, hey Madhava, hey Ramanuja, hey Jagatraya Guru, hey Pundari Kakshamam. So then the hey means oh, but here there is no hey.
Here, iti is added at the end. Maybe that is the reason.
No, iti means like this.
Okay.
Oh Mukunda, I want to address you like this, like Srī-Vallabha, like Vara-da, like dayā-para. Yeah, in Sanskrit, iti can have three meanings. One is thus, like this. Okay. It can also mean a comma. You know, when we write a list of names. Okay.
End, full stop.
And or comma basically. Okay.
End, full stop.
Not
a
full
comma.
stop, but comma.
No, Prabhuji, iti in end is in Sanskrit is end. It's a full stop. That's the end of it. Iti samaptam, like that we say.
No, that's another meaning. That's another meaning. Iti can also mean, Om Tat Sat Iti. The other day we read that, right? I think not here, but the Sunday class, Sunday Bhagavad Gita class, we read a shloka from 17th chapter, Om Tat Sat Iti. So there, Iti indicates full stop. But here, Iti indicates a comma. And iti can also indicate the quotation marks. We put quotation marks, right? Beginning quotation and ending quotation. So like that, it can have different meanings, iti. So, yeah. Anyway, translation is more in line with the shloka. Okay, so translation. O Mukunda, my Lord, please let me become a constant reciter of your names, addressing you as Srī-Vallabha, he who is very dear to Lakshmi, Vara-da, the bestower of benedictions, Dayā-para, he who is causelessly merciful, bhakta-priya, he who is very dear to his devotees, bhava-lun kovida, he who is expert at plundering the status quo of repeated birth and death, nātha, the Supreme Lord, jagan-nivāsa, the resort of the cosmos, nāga-śayana, the Lord who lies down on the serpent bed. Okay. Purport. purport is very long. Wow, it's very long.
Prabhuji, who
Yeah.
gave this purport?
Huh?
Who gave this purport?
So, Prabhupada translated the shlokas and then gave purport to 6 shlokas, the first 6 shlokas.
Mm.
After that, because Prabhupada loved Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra, he always used to quote Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra shlokas in many lectures, and even in his leisure time, when he was walking in the lobby or when he was just walking somewhere, he used to recite Krishna Tvadiya Pada Pankaja Panjarantam shloka from Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra. So Prabhupada loved it so much that he wanted to translate it and write purports. So he started writing it, but after writing 6 shlokas, the purport for 6 shlokas, he felt the urgency to complete Srimad Bhagavatam.
Mm.
By that time, Srimad Bhagavatam was not fully done. He was doing it, and parallelly he wanted to write Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra and other small books. But Prabhupada felt urgency for completing Srimad Bhagavatam. So he started working on that, and then he appointed Satsvarupa Das Goswami, who wrote Prabhupada Leela-Amrita.
Leela-Amrita.
Yeah, so same person wrote purports for other
7 to
other shlokas. The remaining 37 shlokas.
Okay.
Yeah. Satsvarup Das Goswami, and then Gopi Parandan Prabhu. Gopi Parandan Prabhu is a Sanskrit expert those days. In Prabhupada's time, the Sanskrit expert was Gopi Parandan Prabhu. So Gopi Parandan Prabhu would translate Sanskrit shlokas of Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra into English, and then Satsvarup Das Goswami would write the word for word meaning, translation and purport. Yeah. So he is empowered by Prabhupada because he wrote Leela-Amrita, and then he was appointed by Prabhupada to write this. So it's as good as Prabhupada writing this commentary. And either Prabhupada or Satsvarupa Das Goswami, they refer to commentaries by other acharyas like Ramanujacharya and various other acharyas commentaries they refer to, and then added their own commentary and made purports. Okay, we'll see if we have time to read the purport, or we'll see how the discussion goes. But this is a beautiful shloka here. Okay, there are how many names in this shloka? Śrī-Vallabha, vara-da, dayā-para, bhakta-priya,
jagan-nivāsa.
No, before that, bhakta-priya, bhava-lun kovida, nātha, nāga-śayana, jagan-nivāsa, Mukunda. 10 names. Correct? So, Śrī-Vallabha, vara-da, dayā-para, bhakta-priya, bhava-lun kovida, that's one name. See, you see here, this is how you need to figure out if the name is ending or continuing. See, you see a hyphen in between, Srī-Vallabha, that's one name. Vara-da, that's one name. Dayā-para, there is a hyphen in between, right? That's one name. Bhakta-priya, one name. And then bhava-lun kovida. All these 3 words are combined together, like compound word. And nātha, nāga-śayana, jagan-nivāsa, and Mukunda. So Kulshekhara Alvar is calling out these 10 names of Krishna, Mukunda, and pleading Krishna to bless Kulshekhara Alvar to recite Krishna's names every day like this. Kuru mam Mukunda. Kuru means please make. Mam, me. Please make me chant these names every day. So, since we are just starting Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra word for word meaning discussions starting from today, what you can do is, you can from tomorrow onwards, or even at your home, or from tomorrow onwards when you go to temple, either at temple or at your home when you are taking darshan of the Lord, you can recite this shloka. That way, you will automatically memorize it. If you don't, in the beginning days, if you don't memorize, you can look at the phone, you can look at the lyrics and then recite. I try to follow this tune and meter so that you will enjoy and you will want to recite it throughout the day. If you just recite it like an English sentence, Srī-Vallabheti Vara-deti Dayā-pareti bhakta-priyeti bhava-lun hana-kovideti, you yourself will not like it. So learn that meter and the tune. So after that, you can listen to the recording that I sent in the group every day. You can keep hearing that and then practice the tune and the meter and try to recite in that tune and meter. Okay, Krishna will feel happy, you will feel happy, you would want to recite this every day. Okay, and few minutes ago I was reciting that shloka, right? He Gopalak, he Kripa Jalanide, he Sindhu Kanyapate, he Kamsantak, he Gajendra Karuna, Parina, he Madhava, he Ramanuja, he Jagatraya Guru, he Pundari Kakshamam, he Gopi Jananatha Palaya Param Janami Natvam Vina. So, this shloka you will find in a Telugu movie called Nartanashala. How many of you know about this movie or watched this movie in childhood or after you grew up? Yes, Shiva. Anyone else?
Yes, Prabhu. Chusan kani paathu.
Yes,
Yes.
Prabhuji. Chusam.
So tomorrow I can find where exactly in that movie this shloka appears. I'll send a link and then the time interval also so that you can listen to it. And then there is one shloka in Tulabharam movie, Sri Krishna Tulabharam movie. I'll try to find that shloka also. So Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra, it's been there, since time immemorial. We have forgotten it, but it's been there. This beautiful stotram, it's been there since time immemorial.
The first time I heard it when Amaran Prabhu was teaching to kids, Prabhu, and I fell in love with that because he was like for every shloka he was giving a different tunes, and kids were like by hearting it. I wish I could have done that at that time, like 4 years or 5 years back.
Yeah. No, don't worry. You can do it now.
Yeah, that's why I'm like I really want to learn it. Yes.
Yeah. So as I told yesterday, right? This one short book, Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra, containing 53 shlokas, will make you achieve perfection in your bhakti. It has everything. All different limbs of bhakti are there in Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Archanam, Padasevanam, Vandanam, Sakyam, Dasyam, Atmanivedanam. Everything. It talks about everything. More importantly, Smaranam and Kirtanam. Yes, Smaranam and Kirtanam. So, okay. So, Śrī-vallabha. The first name is Śrī-vallabha. So, Śrī-vallabha. Shri means it can refer to
Lakshmi.
Shri Mahalakshmi. It can refer to Srimati Radharani. It can refer to Srimati Sita Devi. It can refer to Srimati Rukmini. So basically, the consort of the Lord, the eternal consort of the Lord. And Vallabha, Vallabha means
Very
what?
dear.
Hmm? What's
Vallabha
that?
means husband or very dear, right, Prabhu?
Very dear. Yeah, or beloved. Beloved. Master, husband, beloved. Okay. Śrī-Vallabha means the beloved of Shri.
Mm.
Beloved of Sri Mahalakshmi, that is Vishnu. Beloved of Srimati Radharani, that is Krishna. Beloved of Srimati Rukmini, that's Krishna again. Beloved of Srimati Sita, that's Ramachandra. Okay, so Śrī-Vallabha. The master.
Prabhuji, you told they are from Sri Sampradaya, right, Prabhuji? So it
Yeah.
started with Sri. Like that day you told Dushyant started with Sriyapati, like
Yes.
that. So maybe he didn't think like that, but I'm not sure. Remembering.
Yeah, later I found, I talked to Lavanya, and Lavanya said it's a tradition in Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya. In many pravachanams, they recite that shloka. Shriyapatir, Yajnapatir, Dharapatir, Dhyampatir. They recite that shloka in many pravachans.
Okay.
Yeah. So, because they are in the mood of Aishwarya Bhava, right? So, they invoke the Aishwarya, which is represented by Sri Mahalakshmi. So, Śrī-Vallabha, we always address the Lord along with His eternal consort. That's the proper way of worshipping the Lord. We should never worship the Lord alone. We should never worship Vishnu or Narayana form alone. We should never worship Krishna's form alone, or Ramachandra's form alone, or Narasimha Swami alone. They are always accompanied by the eternal consort. Why we should not worship the Lord alone or separately? Because our access to the Lord is through the Mother, the Lord, the supreme personality of Godhead, Krishna or Vishnu or Rama is our Father. Our access to the Father is through the Mother, who is the eternal consort of the Lord. So just like children, when they want something, if they ask the father, sometimes the father may deny. But if they ask the mother to ask the father, the mother can can sugarcoat in nice words, and then at the time of serving the dinner in the night, the wife can ask the husband, our son is asking this, our son wants to go on an excursion trip, he is mature enough now. I think all of his friends are good. We know all of them. We know their parents also. So I don't see any problem in sending our son to excursion. So what do you think, honey? Let's send him. So the wife can put it in some sugar-coated words and then make the husband agree to it.
Prabhuji, you don't need that because you'll say yes to Pravalika in any case.
Yes, in our home, I am the mother.
Kavita, I will anyway say yes, but I'm talking about yeah.
That's why my name is Sri.
But don't say that you are taking asking her because she already said yes.
Yeah. So, because the Lord is definitely merciful, but more than the Lord, the mother is even more merciful. The eternal consort of the Lord, Mahalakshmi or Radharani, or Sita Devi, Rukmini, they are even more merciful than the Lord. So So we approach the mother, the eternal consort, for recommendation to request something from the Supreme Lord. That's why in Damodarashtakam also, Satyavrata Muni, so first he tries in different ways. He prays to the Lord in different ways in the first 7 shlokas. And then in the end, what does he say?
Namo Radhikayai Dayā-Priyayai
Yes.
Namo Nantarupaya Devaya Tubhyam.
Yeah. So he invokes the recommendation letter. He opens the recommendation letter. Before that, in the previous 7 shlokas, he tries to plead the Lord in different ways. And then he thinks, okay, if the Lord is not agreeing to any of my appeals that I have done above, now let me use the Brahmastra. That is the recommendation of Radharani. Namo Radhikaya Tvadiya Pradiyai Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tubhya. So then when Radharani recommends, Krishna cannot say no. Okay? So that is about Śrī-Vallabha. So in
Prabhuji, one quick question. Like you said, like internal board, we have to save first. So like Lakshmi has what kind of quality aspect, Prabhuji? Like why like a poet wants to denote like that? Like you said me like, but I still there is a question like what is the quality of a Lakshmi Devi or Sita Devi, Radha Rani, which makes the poet to say first, Prabhuji? Quality aspect.
why they keep mother in the first place?
Yes, Prabhuji. Vatsalya Antkuna.
So why they keep
క్వాలిటీ ఆస్పెక్ట్ అంటే దేని గురించి పోయిట్ కి ఎందుకు అనిపించే ఉంటుంది అలాగా అంటే వై హీ వుడ్ హ్యావ్ థాట్ టు కీప్ బిఫోర్ బికాస్ ఇట్స్ గాడ్ ఈస్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ లైక్ ప్రభుజీ లక్ష్మి ఇస్ ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ రైట్
God is everything, but see Sri Mahalakshmi, right? The eternal consort is Sri Mahalakshmi. So Vishnu's opulence actually comes from Sri Mahalakshmi. So that's why Sri and then the Lord's name.
One more thing I want to add here. In Tamil Nadu, we have a tradition. Always we'll go to Mahalakshmi shrine and then only we have to go to Lord's shrine. That's a rule there. So mother has to bless, then only we can get blessing from father.
Yeah, that's what she's asking the same thing. Why we should approach mother first and then why should we address the mother first and then the father? 2 reasons.
I want to add one point here.
Yes.
So the mother, so it's like we have a hard energy and a soft energy. So mother is a soft energy, is considered as soft energy, and it's easy to please or easy to please the mother because they have a softer energy. You can please a mother faster than the father. That's what they say, and that's why when you're pleasing Mahalakshmi, she is a softer energy of Vishnu. So when you're pleasing the softer energy, it's easy to please faster, and then when she gets pleased, Vishnu will automatically get pleased because she is sitting inside the heart of Vishnu.
Heart of Vishnu, yeah. Now I got it because of the position of the place. Maybe that might be the reason. Yeah, I agree now. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And Vishnu or Krishna's opulence actually comes from Sri Mahalakshmi or Radharani, and Ramachandra's opulence comes from Sita Devi. So that's
So
what.
there is one more point, right, Prabhu, like where Krishna is all attractive and attracted by everybody, and he gets attracted by Radharani.
Yeah, he gets attracted to Radharani. Yeah.
Of love resides in his heart.
Yeah. So yeah, multiple reasons. Even in our,
Thank you.
even in the material world also, when they write wife and husband's name, they always write wife's name first.
Okay.
the wedding cards and all, they say so and so name, daughter
Srimati
of,
and Sri.
yeah,
Srimati and Sri.
daughter of Srimati and Sri. Yeah? So like that. Yeah, what to do? We just have to follow the tradition.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Clarified.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So even in Vishnu Sahasranama, there is a shloka that has this word Shri in every name. Shridha Shrisa Śrīnivās Srīnidhi Śrī-vallabha Sridhara Shrikara Shreya Śrīmān-Lokatraya-śrayah. So every word has Shri, 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 Shri. Shrida, one who bestows prosperity to the devotees. Srisha, one who is the Lord of the goddess Shri. Śrīnivāsa. So Śrīnivāsa means the place where Shri resides, the place where Shri Mahalakshmi resides. That is the heart of Mahavishnu. Shri Mahalakshmi resides in the heart of Vishnu. So Śrīnivāsa. Śrīnidhi, one who is the seat of the Shri, one who is the place of all good qualities and powers. So like that, this beautiful shloka from Vishnu Sahasranama, it has all different names with this aspect of Shri. Shrida Shri Sa Śrīnivāsa Śrīnidhi Śrī-vallabha Sridhara Shrikara Shreya Śrīmān-Lokatraya-śrayah. So we hear this word very often, right? Sridhara. So once I asked I asked my friend who has this name Sridhar. Sridhara. Sridhar Gopal, right? Sridhar Gopal Prabhu. I asked him, what is the meaning of your name? He could not say it. So it's very important to know the meaning of our name. Whether
Dhara means earth, Prabhu, right? So is the...
Yeah, Dhara means earth, or Dhara means one who bears. Okay? One who bears on his chest Shri Mahalakshmi. So Vishnu bears Shri Mahalakshmi on his chest. That's why Sridhara. Sridhara. Okay? And this word Vallabha, just like how Kulshekar Alvar is calling here as Śrī-Vallabha, if you go to Vrindavan, you will hear the name Radha Vallabha. Radha Vallabha.
Gopi Jana Vallabha. In the song Gopi Jana Vallabha.
Yes, Gopi Vallabha or Gopi Jana Vallabha. And then you will also hear another word, Sriji Vallabhi. In our temple, there is a Mataji. Her name is Sriji Vallabhi. So what is the meaning of Sriji Vallabhi?
Very dear to Radharani.
One who is dear to
Radharani.
Yeah. So that is Krishna. Sriji Vallabhi is no, you said one who is dear to Radharani? No.
Yes. Sriji means Radharani, and one who is very dear to Radharani is all her sakhis, right?
So Sriji is Radharani or Sriji is like Srinathji?
No. Shri is Radharani. Shri is Radha, Sriji is Krishna.
Yeah, Sriji is Krishna. Sriji is Srinath, either you can call it as Srinathji or Krishna.
Then, yeah, Sriji Vallabhi means Radharani. Yeah.
Vallabhi means, yeah. So that the beloved of Krishna. That is Radharani. Yeah.
Vallabhi should be used only for
For female.
Priya, not for any other relationship like mother, friend. No, only for Priya. It should have like husband
Yes.
or
Yeah, like
okay.
beloved, master or beloved. Yeah, not in the motherly affection, not in the Vatsalya Bhava.
Okay.
So this is in Madhurya Bhava. Vallabha, Vallabhi is Madhurya Bhava.
Okay, Prabhu.
That's why Vallabha Sampradaya, right? Vallabha Sampradaya or Pushti Marg, they also worship Radharani, Radha Krishna. So they worship Krishna and Radharani in Madhurya Bhava. Just like how gopis worship Krishna in Madhurya Bhava, the Pushti Marg Sampradaya people or Vallabha Sampradaya people who are the descendants of Vallabhacharya. Just like how we have Ramanujacharya, who is the prominent Acharya for Sri Sampradaya, or Brahma for Brahma Madhva Sampradaya. Similarly, for Vallabha Sampradaya or Pushti Marg, they both are same. The prominent Acharya is Vallabhacharya. So there, the mood of worship is Madhurya Bhava. So Vallabha, Vallabhi represents Madhurya Bhava. In English, there is a rhyme, right? Vallabhi, Vallabhi, ooh. What is that? Does anyone know that rhyme? Oh, there is a rhyme, very nice rhyme. Actually, when Pravalika used to learn music when she was like 5 or 6 years old, the music teacher used to sing this song, Vallabhi, Vallabhi, ooh. And I forgot the rest of it. So, nice. Vallabhi. Okay, so that's about Srī-Vallabha. Next, Vara-da. Srī-Vallabheti Vara-deti Vara-da. Vara-da means one who bestows boons. One who bestows boons. One who gives boons. So in South India, we have Varadaraj temple in Kanchipuram. Okay. So if you generally in any South Indian temples, whether it is Rangana Swami deity or Venkateshwar Swami deity, so you will see two mudras or two palms. One palm in this mudra. This is Abhaya Mudra. Abhaya Mudra. And the other one like this, pointing towards the feet. So this is Varada Mudra. Varada Mudra. Abhaya Mudra and Varada Mudra. Okay? Abhaya Mudra. So what's the difference between Abhaya and Varada? Abhaya Mudra is protection. You're asking for something, you're asking for some protection, and the Lord is protecting you. Abhaya. He's giving you abhayam. He's giving you guarantee or confidence, or he's giving you the shelter. Abhaya. In Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna says, Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. For my devotees who perform unalloyed devotion, for them I provide what they lack and I protect what they have.
Preserve what they have.
I preserve what they have. So that is Abhaya, Abhaya Hasta or Abhaya Mudra. Okay, my hand is here. 1 second.
Prabhuji, please repeat this one, Abhaya Mudra.
So Abhaya Mudra means the Lord is giving you assurance for protection. He's going to protect you. In your difficult times, the Lord is going to protect you. So He's giving that assurance, that guarantee by showing His Abhaya Mudra. And I don't see any single video turned on. Shiva was turning on in between. Please turn on your videos. Doesn't matter what you are doing.
You're all Paramatma.
Doesn't matter how you are looking, doesn't matter. Please turn on the videos. Otherwise, I'll be looking at the black boxes, and after some time, maybe I'll have to put a rule saying that you have to, if you want to join this class, you have to turn on the video.
No, Prabhu, you can say like only Paramatma can see me, but I cannot see all Paramatmas.
So even if you are not able to turn on the video whole time, maybe 5-10 minutes or some time you can turn on. Very good. Thank you, Aparna. Thank you, Ankita, Srividya, Annapurna, and Shruti, Shiva. Yeah, now it looks very, very beautiful. See? Now it looks like we are all leaving. Shamala, thank you. Yeah. So Prem Chandrika, what happened to you?
Yeah, Prabhu, మీరు అన్నారు కదా 5 minutes తర్వాత.
Oh, 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. So next one is Vara-da, right? Yeah. So Varadaraj in South India, in Kanchipuram, you can see that deity who is famous for bestowing boons to the devotees. Now, what kind of boon should we ask when we go see the Lord?
We shouldn't ask anything, Prabhu, because like he knows what is best for us.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
we can only say, right, whether you want to protect me or do whatever you want, I'm with you.
Okay.
We
You can ask
want
for
real love,
Ask
bhakti.
for love.
Yeah.
experiencing
Okay.
love,
Okay.
seva, devotional seva.
Okay.
I will ask, remove all the obstructions in the path and help me to be a devotee as much as possible.
Okay. Very good. Anyone else?
It's like super urgent, and we, even though we know that he will take care of, but still we ask out of anxiety or out of fear or out of whatever the conditions we are in. Otherwise, we generally no need to remind. He knows his job, kind of.
Yeah. So there are different ways or different things that we can ask the Lord. At the lowest level, we can ask for material things. Okay. I want a job. I want a car. I want a big house. I want a good wife, good husband, good children. Or my children should get a admission into good college. I want good health. My parents' health should be good. Like this. Or I have some problem in my life. That problem should go away. So these are all material problems or material desires. Even if you approach Krishna with a list of material desires, it is still okay. Instead of approaching demigods or devatas, it is best to approach the Supreme Lord, because Supreme Lord knows when to give that and how to give that. First he will purify us, then he will give us. Whereas if you ask the demigods, they will, if they are pleased with the puja that you do or a ritual that you are performing, if the demigods are pleased, they will immediately grant it. And that may be in our best interest or not. But Krishna, hi Akshara, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, good to see you. Yeah. Okay. So, whereas the Lord, the Supreme Lord, Vishnu, Krishna, Narayana, Ramachandra, Narasimha, if you ask them for material desires also, they will know if that material benefit is in our best interest or not, if it's going to help us in our bhakti or not. If it helps us, then the Lord will grant that. So it is best to approach Supreme Lord even for material desires. Akama sarva kamo va moksha kama udaradi tivrena bhakti yogena yajeta Krishna Parama Purusha. Akama,
But
even if there are no
Prabhuji,
desires, even if there are no material desires. Sarva kamova, even if somebody is full of material desires. Moksha kama, even if somebody has a desire for liberation, it is best to approach the Supreme Lord.
Prabhuji, in Vishnu Sahasranam also, Dhanarti, Labhyate, Dhanat, something, one sloka is there, right, Prabhuji?
Not Vishnu Sahasranama, that is Ganesha Stotram.
Oh,
It's
in
it's
Vishnu
a prayer to
Sahasranam.
Ganesh.
Okay.
That's a prayer.
uh,
Putrardi labate putram, dhanardi labate dhanam, vidyardi labate vidyam. That is Ganesh Stotram. Right,
Something it's in
Ankita?
Vishnu Sahasranam also something like this, like that, Prabhuji. I don't remember exactly.
Oh, in Vishnu Sahasranama, the last one is Kayena vacha manasendriyerva buddhyatmana va prakrute svabhavat karomi yadya sakalam parasmai narayanayati samarpayami. There we are not asking anything for ourselves. We are offering everything to Narayana.
uh, Prabhuji, one quick question. Like when we are asking, suppose even for a spiritual benefit per material, so it's like a not attachment to material things. Prabhuji means like God understand that what we need, even though of material things also. So that is no need of asking the Prabhuji. He will understand automatically. It will be on the path, right? Like it will be already come,
Yeah,
right, Prabhuji?
yeah.
If we think of all materials, it will be a like obstacle for the spiritual thing, Prabhuji. If we like asking
Yeah.
that.
So the best way, as I told you, right, at the lowest level, you can approach Supreme Lord for material benefits. So who will do that? The materialistic people, the karmis will do that. But all of us who are practicing bhakti yoga, who are sadhakas of bhakti yoga, we don't pray like that. Okay? Our prayer is to, as Ankita said, "Oh Lord, please remove the obstacles on the path of my bhakti." And in the later verses of Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra, we'll see what is Kulshekara Alvar asking from the Lord. In many shlokas, in about 10 to 12 shlokas, Kulshekara Alvar makes a wish. He gives his wish list to the Lord. We'll see what kind of desires he has. So the devotees who are practicing bhakti yoga, who wants to develop love for God, they should not ask anything materially. But this is how they can ask the Lord. If somebody wants to pray to the Lord, even a devotee, if they want to pray to the Lord for material things, this is how they should pray. Oh Lord, you know what is best for me. Please do accordingly. So we don't say like, oh Lord, please give me the house, please give me a car, please give me a good wife, good husband. We don't ask like that. We simply say, oh Lord, you know what is best for me, so you do accordingly. Now, when we ask for a specific thing, like I want a good job, the Lord may give that. Rather, if we pray to the Lord, oh Lord, you know what is best for me, so you do according to that. You bestow according to that. Then the Lord will give more than what we desire. So it's like a small boy. Let's say he goes to a bakery shop, and then he pleases the bakery wala with nice words, and then the bakery wala asks, "Oh beta, chalo beta, you take whatever you want from the jar. You take whatever you want." Now there are two options for the boy. One option is the boy can put his hand in the jar and take whatever he wants. Another option is the boy can ask the bakery wala to put his hand and give whatever he gets with his hand. Now, which is better?
Bakery wala has to take and give it to him.
Second one.
Why that is better?
Because he's
Bigger hand.
interested
bigger
to
hand.
get more
Bigger hand.
good or bad.
Bigger hand.
Bigger hand.
Bigger hand. The boy has a small hand.
Yeah.
Whereas the bakery wala has a bigger hand. If the boy puts his hand in the jar, he may get only 1 or 2 cookies. Whereas the bakery wala puts a hand, he will get 4 or 5 cookies.
Unless the baby is not Krishna. Otherwise, he'll become Vaman avatar and he will take everything.
He can take the entire shop. Yeah. So that's the smartest way of asking. Okay. You ask the bakery wala to give whatever is best for the boy. Similarly, if we ask the Lord, materially also, if we ask the Lord, oh Krishna, please bestow whatever is best for me. Then the Lord will give you more than what you desire.
Sometimes I also tell him that, okay, this is the obstruction for my bhakti. Please release that.
Yeah.
He helps me. Yeah, so he listens in that.
Yes. Yeah.
Prabhuji, for that you told we can pray to Ganapati to remove the obstacle, and then we can pray to Vishnu.
Yes. We can pray to Ganapati, Narasimha to remove obstacles on the path of our bhakti. And to Krishna or Vishnu or Narayana or Ramachandra, our prayer should be only to keep us at the lotus feet of the Lord. Just like how Kulshekar Alvar is going to pray in the next set of shlokas. See, right now what Kulshekar Alvar is doing is he is glorifying, he is praising the Lord so that the Lord will feel happy. Now after second shloka, from third shloka onwards, he will actually make a wish list, what he wants. Now the Lord is already pleased in the first two shlokas. Lord is already getting pleased. So the Lord will do whatever Kulshekar Alvar is going to ask from third shloka onwards. So that should be our strategy of prayers. By reciting these prayers, these Vaishnava prayers, Kunti prayers, Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra, or Damodara-ashtakam, Rukmini prayers, every prayer, you take any prayer, it's the same format. In the beginning, they glorify the Lord. And then they start asking. So, Vara-da, the bestower of boons.
Venkateswara Swami also has Vara-da Hastam, right, Prabhuji?
Yes, both Abhaya Hastam and Vara-da Hastam. Yeah. Okay, the Vara-da Hastam is pointing towards the feet. That means the Lord is reminding us to take shelter of his lotus feet. When we do that, when we take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord will bestow unlimited number of boons upon us. He will give everything that we want.
Prabhuji, all deities are similarly like this and this, or only some are like this and some are?
So many deities you'll see like this. Ramachandra, you'll see like this. Right?
Ram.
Yeah. So many.
Krishna, we only see like this.
Yeah.
Radha Rani does this, correct, Prabhuji? Radha
Radharani also Abhaya.
Abhaya.
Yeah. Yeah. Krishna does not show his hands, right? That means we have to take shelter of his lotus feet.
Okay.
If his hands are not visible, if his hands are busy playing the flute, our only option is to take the shelter of his lotus feet.
Yes.
Prabhuji, Venkateswara Swami, one hand is Vara-da, other hand is not Abhaya. Prabhuji is having it on his thighs.
Yeah, it's on his waist like this, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, so usually in the Vishnu forms, you will see Abhaya Hasta and Vara-da Hasta.
But always Mahalakshmi is having both, right, Prabhuji? One Abhaya Hasta and one.
Yeah, Mahalakshmi also. Yeah. So next time when you go take darshan of any deity in any temple, you watch what kind of mudras are they displaying, and according to that your prayer should change. Yeah. Okay. So that's about vara-da. And then Srī-Vallabheti Vara-deti Dayā-pareti. Dayā-para. That means the Lord is causelessly merciful. He's very compassionate. He's very compassionate, very merciful. We have seen from Srimad Bhagavatam, there are several stories from Mahabharatam and Srimad Bhagavatam. There are several stories where the Lord has protected his devotees. Out of compassion, the Lord has protected his devotees. We have seen his bhakta-vatsalyata, his daya, his karuna. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is called as Namo Mahavadanyaya, the most munificent. Munificent means the most merciful of all incarnations. The most merciful of all incarnations. More merciful than Krishna, more merciful than Rama, more merciful than Vishnu Narayana, more merciful than any other avatara. So Krishna or any other avatara, they ask you, they require you to write the exam, and based on the result of the exam, they will reciprocate accordingly. The result will be based on how you perform in the exam. Whereas Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is Namo Mahavadanyaya. He will say that you just come to the examination hall. You don't have to write anything. Just write your name. Just write your name. You don't have to write anything. You don't have to struggle to write to answer the full examination, question paper. Just come to the examination hall, write your hall ticket number. That's all. Then Mahaprabhu will take care of everything. And Nityananda Prabhu, who is Balaram himself, he's even more merciful. He's more merciful than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So what does Nityananda Prabhu do? How will Nityananda Prabhu show his mercy? He says,
I will only write your name.
huh?
I will only write your name and pass you.
Oh no. He says, you don't even have to come to the examination hall.
Oh my God.
You don't even have to come to the examination hall. He will come to our home and then give the mercy. That's what he did, right? Nityananda Prabhu, during Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Leela, Nityananda Prabhu would go door to door and fall at the feet of the people and request them and plead them, please chant Krishna's name once. Please chant Krishna's name once. Nityananda Prabhu is none other than Balaram himself. He would knock on the door. He would go door to door and knock on the doors and fall at the feet of the people and plead them, chant at least once Krishna. So like that, Nityananda Prabhu would come to our doorstep and give the mercy. We don't even have to go to the examination hall. So this is dayā-para, causelessly mercy. Generally, in order to get something from the Lord or from anyone in the material world, right? We need to do something. We have to please the other person, and then the other person will give us something only when they are pleased. But mercy is something when you receive something that you don't qualify for. We are receiving something from the Lord for which we are not qualified for. That is causeless mercy. So dayā-para means causelessly merciful. And we have seen in various incidents how Krishna protected Draupadi, how Krishna protected Pandavas, how Krishna protected various other devotees. Yeah, we know all the stories. Like Gajendra, famous example, Gajendra. When Gajendra called out for Narayana by reciting his prayers, Narayana Khila Guru, Namo Namaste, the Lord immediately ran without even telling Lakshmi where he is going, why he is going. He did not even ask Garuda to start the vehicle. He did not even call any of his servants. All the devatas are his servants. He did not even call his servants. He did not even carry his Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. Actually, Padma was received by Gajendra. Padma was offered by Gajendra and Vishnu received Padma. Ever since then, Vishnu holds Padma. He did not even carry Shankha Chakra Gada. No weapons, no Aidas, no Parivara, no Garuda. Did not even tell to Lakshmi where he was going. At once he swiftly ran to save Gajendra. Dayā-para.
Prabhuji, is Gajendra prayers in Srimad Bhagavatam?
Yes, Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th canto, 3rd chapter.
We can discuss that sometime, Prabhuji.
Yes, we'll discuss that. Among all the, there is one very famous guru in ISKCON, Radha Govinda Maharaj, who reads Bhagavatam like nobody else. He's well known within ISKCON. He's well known to Prabhupada and to everybody how much he relishes Srimad Bhagavatam. So once somebody asked Radha Govinda Maharaj, there are so many prayers in Srimad Bhagavatam. Among all these prayers, which one is most important? And then Maharaj immediately said, Gajendra prayers. They are very beautiful. Gajendra prayers are very beautiful. Yeah, we will recite that. During Kartik time, we will recite that. Because it's a recommendation. During Kartik Mas, Damodara month, Kartik month, this time it comes early, in October itself. Because next year, there is going to be Purushottama month, Adhika Masa, Purushottama Masa. That's why everything this year comes early. And after Purushottam Mas, the year after that, everything will be late. Janmashtami will come towards end of August or September. Gita Jayanti will come towards end of December, like that. But this year, everything happens early. So during Kartik month, it is recommended to recite Damodarashtakam every day and Gajendra prayers also. So during Kartik time, we will recite Gajendra prayers. We'll discuss word for word meaning.
Okay.
Srī-Vallabheti Vara-deti Dayā-pareti nātha. Is it nātha or next word is?
Bhakta-priyeti.
Oh, bhakta-priya. Bhakta-priya. Dayā-para, then bhakta-priya. Bhakta-priya means Krishna is very dear to his devotees. Our devotees are very dear to Krishna. Krishna tells this in Bhagavad Gita chapter 12. Chapter 12 is titled as Bhakti Yoga. There, Krishna tells who are dear to Krishna. Krishna says, if one has these qualities, the quality of nirvaira and no envy, no asuya, no pride. Krishna gives a list of devotional qualities, and then he says, if a devotee has these qualities, he is dear most to me. So bhakta-priya means devotees are very dear to Krishna, those devotees who have these devotional qualities. Krishna does not look at any material qualifications. He looks for this element of bhakti. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti upahrutam ashnami prayatatmanaha. Krishna is only looking for this element of bhakti. So there is a shloka in Padyavali where it is mentioned how Krishna showed his love and affection to various devotees, not based on their qualification, but based on one and only one thing, that is bhakti. The shloka goes like this. Vyādhasya charanam dhruvasya chavayo vidhya gajendrasya ka kubjaya kimu nama rūpamadikam kim tat sudhamno dhanam vamshako vidurasya yadhavapater ugrasya ka paurusham bhaktya tushyati kevalam na cha gunair bhakti priyo madhava. So here it is mentioned what sadachara this devotee called Vyadha has. This devotee called Vyadha doesn't have any sadachara. He is born in a Shudra Kulam, and he also performs abominable activities. He is a butcher. He cuts meat and sells meat. But he is a devotee, and the Lord is pleased with his devotion. So this is a unique example. This butcher called Vyadha is a unique example in the history ever. He is the one and only one person who performs bhakti, pleases the Lord with his bhakti, and while he is doing bhakti, he also cuts meat and sells meat. You will not find this example anywhere else. So this is a special case. So the Lord is not discarding this person Vyadha because he's a butcher. The Lord is looking at his devotion and he is pleased. Bhaktya tushyati kevalam. Lord is pleased only by devotion, bhakti. And nacha gunair, not by material qualifications, not by looking at the material occupations. This Vyadha, for some reason, he has become a Shudra, and under some circumstances, he is having to do this job of butcher. But he has bhakti. He has ananya bhakti for Krishna. And the Lord accepts that. And kubjaya kimunama rupa madikam. What name does kubja have? The name itself is not so pleasing. Rupam. Her rupam is very ugly. She has a hunchback, not looking good at all. And what did she do? How did she please Krishna? She's a woman who sells perfumes. And one day she was carrying perfumes to Kamsa's palace. And on the way, she happens to see Krishna. And looking at Krishna's beauty, she is astonished. Kubja tells Krishna, "Oh Krishna, you are the most qualified person for these perfumes, not Kamsa." And Krishna is qualified. Krishna is pleased with her bhakti. Krishna touches Kubja and then transforms her into a beautiful lady. Kubjaya kimunama rupam adhikam kim tat sudamno dhanam. What wealth does Sudama have to please the Lord? The only wealth that Sudama has is his bhakti, friendship. Vyadhasya charanam dhruvasya chavayo vidya gajendrasya ka. Gajendra, what vidya does Gajendra have? Gajendra is born as a Pashu. Even though Gajendra doesn't have any vidya, education, no knowledge, no spiritual knowledge. But when Gajendra took out a lotus flower in an attempt to offer it to the Lord, that pleased the Lord. It is mentioned by Sri Vaishnava Acharyas in their commentary about Gajendra Moksham. The very reason why Vishnu came running swiftly to protect Gajendra is to take the lotus flower offered by Gajendra. The moment Gajendra, plucked a lotus flower from the pond and held it with his trunk, Vishnu came running swiftly to accept that offering by Gajendra. Vidya Gajendrasya ka. What education what vidya does Gajendra have? No, the only qualification is bhakti. So that's why the Lord has a name, bhakta-priya. So the shloka ends, bhakti-priyo madhava. That Madhava, who has a name as bhakti-priya, or who is very dear to the devotees, and also the devotees are dear to the Lord. Bhakti-priya. So there are numerous examples in Mahabharata, Srimad Bhagavatam, where the Lord showed his love and affection to his devotees. And gopis, Krishna said, gopis, oh gopis, for whatever you have done to me, I can never reciprocate to your love. Because gopis left everything in the middle of the night and came running to Krishna. Krishna said, I cannot reciprocate to you. For what you have done, I cannot reciprocate. I cannot give you anything to reciprocate to you. So, bhakti. Bhakta-priyeti. Wow, we only covered 1, 2, 3, 4 names. There are 6 more names. Okay, so my goal was to finish one shloka in one session, but looks like we're going to spend more than one class for one shloka. That's okay. We have all the time in the world. There's no rush.
Prabhu, we're sleepy.
Sleepy, yeah. Even I'm also sleepy.
Now we know why Prabhupada
I
wrote
have
so
been
much.
waiting for your video to be turned on. You said 5 minutes, 5 minutes.
Prabhuji, now we
Every
know why
5
the
minutes
purpose.
we need to turn on, Prabhuji.
What's that?
Every 5 minutes we need to turn on.
Every 5 minutes.
So that we
It's a
didn't sleep.
ping test.
Prabhuji, it's 10:07.
10:07. Yeah. So we'll pause here. It's good to have videos turned on so that it'll be more interactive, and I'm not looking at the black boxes. Yeah. So we'll pause here. Any quick comment, question, reflection?
Now
Prabhu,
we
can
understand why
Prem Chandrika,
you
say
love
something.
Mukunda-Mālā.
What, Shiva?
After hearing this first sloka itself, we understood why you love Mukunda-Mālā so much. Yeah.
Yeah, and the
Power packed.
And the purport by Srila Prabhupada is also big because this sloka itself is endless, like so much meaning it has.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so much to speak about it. Yesterday we said, right? Pratipadam purnamrutasvadanam. Anandhambudi vardhanam. Pratipadam purnamrutasvadanam. Every word can give you an experience of tasting the full nectar. You can just meditate on one word, Śrī-vallabha. You can think of all the different things that we discussed. Yeah, you are saying something, Prem Chandrika?
Yes, Prabhu, can we have it until 9:30 so that we won't be zoned out and don't sleep?
Yeah, we'll try to end by 9:30 every day. Yeah. So what we can do is we don't have to recite the shlokas every day. We can recite like alternate days or maybe twice a week, so that we can save the time there, and then we can spend more time on discussion. Anyway, when we are discussing one shloka, we'll anyway recite that. So the practice of the shloka always happens like that. Yeah.
Prabhuji, we can stop at 9:30 and then recite. Does that
We
work,
can do that
Prabhuji?
way also, so that whoever wants to leave, they can leave, and whoever wants to stay back, yeah, that's a good idea. We can do that.
Yeah, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna. We'll continue.
Hare Krishna.
Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra ki jai.
Jai.
Shri ki jai.
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 Ki
Jai.
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 Hare Krishna.